Howdy, my name is Nolan T. Painter, and today I want to talk about the winter arc and why it is stupid. So you might be sitting there as some man going, okay, why is this winter arc stupid, right? Doesn't it sound awesome, right? Guys are going to the gym, they're working hard. Here's why it's stupid. As David Goggins said, the winter arc is stupid because my life's a fucking circle. I work 365, baby. So think about that for a moment. Most men, actually I'll go ahead and I'll say all men because it's instinctual, work when they receive some sort of validation, and because we're goal set, we try to set a goal for a specific date and time. So the best answer that comes, or the best example that comes to mind would be New Year's resolutions. People like to wait until the new year because all of a sudden we write a new number on our calendar and it's significant to set a goal to start doing something. Like an easy one is I'll go to the gym every day starting January 1st, 2026. How many people do you think actually follow through with that goal? Probably not many. Because the reality is people who set goals on those specific dates are weak. Now, what do you mean, Nolan? Why are these people weak, right? How does that make sense? Well, they're weak because they're waiting for some sort of external validation or permission to work hard. The reality is, and let me tell you, and no other person will tell you this, so please take my words seriously here. As a man, you are unique to anybody else on the planet, such that you can do literally anything you want. Anything. The only person holding you back, the only thing holding you back from doing anything is yourself. There's no outside societal structure. There's no sexism. There's no some sort of racism. There's no prejudice. Even your friend counting on your failure is not going to affect you. Your parents are not going to affect you. Your financial status, no matter how poor or rich you are, won't change anything. If you want to be an astronaut, you can be an astronaut. If you want to go into the army, you can go into the army. If you want to be in the Olympics, you can be in the Olympics. If you want to live a beautiful relationship with the most beautiful woman on the planet, you can do that. If you work hard enough, nothing can stop you as a man. And let me live as an example for this. I'm here in this horrible situation, living through a lot of pain, but instead of giving up, I'm choosing to work hard. And the system is set up to be against me, right? I'm a white man living in a city of diversity. I'm a reason for everyone's failure. I'm blamed for cultural genocide. I'm blamed for everything that's wrong in the world. My views are being suppressed because they're not what align with whatever people believe. My feelings are never validated because I'm a man and I'm told I shouldn't have feelings and I shouldn't worry. My own family, my own close friends can't bother to acknowledge can't bother to acknowledge the journey I've taken and the amount of pain specifically that I've gone through. I failed more times than I could even count. And yet I'm still here. I'm still making videos. I'm still chasing a dream. I'm still pursuing and working hard. Not because it's some winter arc, not because it's a New Year's resolution, but because I'm fucking Nolan Painter and I know what I want and I'm going to do anything in my power to get there. Let me live as an example to all of you men. You can do anything you want. And I might look like a fool now. I might look like an idiot who doesn't know what he's talking about. But you will see me in the future, and you will see how far I've come and how often I've changed to become a better man. And you'll learn quick that I'm speaking the truth in this moment. You can do anything, and you are the only person stopping yourself. So don't wait for a winter arc, don't wait for a New Year's resolution, and most certainly don't wait for your buddy to come in and tell you to start working hard. Fuck that buddy, fuck your parents, fuck the girl. Do work, right? Now, bear with me here, saying that sounded awfully rude and disrespectful. You should love all your family and all your friends, and especially the girl. You should love all of them and care for them. But don't fucking wait for them to give you approval to work hard. If you want to make money, go get a job. If you want to build a business, start working on it. If you want to go to the gym, go buy a membership. If you want to go to school, get your application. Nothing is stopping you, dude. There's no outside force preventing you. That's just yourself. And the sooner you can understand that, the sooner you can just start working towards it. I pray that every man can just have this full understanding that he can do whatever he wants. There's presidents because a man was ambitious enough to work hard. There's astronauts in space because they understood that they wanted to do that and that they could do that. It doesn't matter how broke you are. Ronaldo grew up poor. His father died. He still became the most popular human being on the planet. So don't let some sort of outside force prevent you. And don't wait for some permission to start working hard. Now, this brings up the topic of motivation, because most men wait for the motivation and they're scared, right? They only do the winter arc and that's it because they're scared of finding motivation for the rest of the year. The truth is, if you want to have this circle like I was talking about, the David Goggin quote, if you want to live a life that's a circle and not an arc, where you're working 365, you need motivation to work hard so you can build the discipline, right? Now, let me tell you exactly what the difference is. The motivation is what gets you started, but the discipline is building it into a habit. The discipline is me making a video every day or reading a book every day. That's the discipline. But the motivation is starting to make the videos every day or trying to make it better, right? Now, you can turn that into discipline, but it all starts with a bit of motivation, because discipline is something you have to build and earn. You're not just born with discipline, right? So when people tell you to start working, yeah, use it as motivation. When life's raining on you, use that as motivation. When you get heartbroken, use that as motivation. When something you worked so hard for just fucking falls on its face and you just fucking fail like an idiot, use that as motivation. Because no one's gonna hold you when you fall other than yourself. You're a man. There is no support. There is no care, right? Unless you have one damn good woman, then you're shit out of luck. And I have a feeling, if you're a man who needs to hear this, the truth is that you probably don't have a really good woman, because you yourself are not a good man, because you need to hear some other person tell you how hard you should be working. But that doesn't mean my words here aren't graceful, right? I do mean these things from a warm heart. I do mean these things from a warm soul, because I care about you, right? I might not know you. I might not have any idea who you are, but it doesn't matter who you may be or what you may believe. The message is still the same. You should work hard and don't limit yourself. Don't put limitations like a date to start or a specific time of the year to begin working, and absolutely don't wait for someone to tell you to. If you really want something so incredibly much that you're willing to sacrifice everything in your life for it, then do it. Stop waiting. And then use that thing as an infinite motivation. For me, that motivation is this woman. It is the person I'm writing to. It is the person I love. It is this woman who I'm willing to die for. That is my motivation. That is my pursuit and fulfillment. Find something that is so fulfilling for you, right? And this can be anything. It's good if it's a person, but this can be anything. And use that to motivate you to build the discipline. Please do not wait for a date, because the man who starts December 21st will be way more successful than the man who starts January 1st. So don't wait for the winter arc. Do it now. Work now. And people will recognize that when time comes. Don't do work when you're asked to. Do work when you need to, which is every day. Every moment, you are always expected to be your best, because that's what it means to be a man. And if you so desire a good woman, who will support you, by the way, like, you're not alone here, a good woman will support you, and that's what makes her so beautiful. You need to be that good man. You need to prove your worth. And I pray so hard that I, Nolan, can prove my worth so I may be granted with the support. But that's it. The final message is that you limit yourself. So cut down those limitations, overcome the challenges, and work for the success, starting now. Don't do it because I said so. Do it because it needs to happen, because you deserve it.